Tanner Weston. Matt Kemmer. Status.
We just offloaded the Marauders crew to an SC shuttle. We're headed to mental realignment and Saturn Prime. Wish you can tell.
Excellent.
Look at that arm.
I'm fine.
You're hardly the best judge for that. Make a fist. It shouldn't be hard for you. Muscle tear. No surprise. Second degree burn. Other bruises and lacerations too.
I'll gladly accept milk and cookies.
You'll meet me in sick bay at the first opportunity. Which means now.
Okay.
Someday your luck is going to run out.
Well, I guess you'll be the one to salvage the last remaining cell to clone me.
Yes, but that won't be you, merely a copy. Hopefully in better sense.
Mr. Danizer.
Aye, sir. What you just did wasn't brave. It was suicidal.
Their weapons array knocked out our hyperdrive.
So you had to take out a skate on your own?
Otherwise, they would have gotten away.
We were effecting repairs. We'd have caught up with them in time.
Or not.
Your first obligation was to your ship. And yourself. I know what this is about. I know what date it is back on Earth. November 9th, the day your grandfather died. And every year on that date, you have to do something crazily brave. For what? To prove yourself to him? Matt, he's gone. And while Ed Kemmer may have been the great hero, the savior...
You don't lecture me.
I'm simply telling you.
That what? I'd be a better candidate for mental realignment than those prisoners? That there are people out there who care for you, that it's not worth dying for? Then I trust that you'll find something that truly is. This is where we go after a mission to blow off some steam.
Steam?
Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting you're not from around here.
Everything looks so ancient.
Well, it was shipped piece by piece from Earth. City they used to call Los Angeles. It's all very authentic.
What did they call these?
Oh, well, it depends on where you lived. Chips, pommes frites, French fries.
French.
They used to have nations on Earth, like the planetary governments we have now. Didn't they teach you about Earth and Mars, or even Neptune, Pluto, Europa? I mean, your grandfather ruled all those once they were terraformed.
And your grandfather drove him and his people clear out of the system.
His people were a bunch of renegade scientists, thugs, malcontents, not to mention, by the way, the fact that your grandfather on numerous occasions tried to murder my grandfather. My grandmother, too.
Your grandmother?
Her maiden name is Hewitt, daughter of the Secretary General.
Did you know them? Your grandparents, I mean?
They raised me from when I was a teenager.
What happened to your parents?
My mother died when I was little.
And your father?
Didn't. Come on, let me show you the neighborhood, huh? You know, there was a time when humans weren't even out here, only our robot probes. Well, that's changed in recent years. Jupiter, the big boy of the solar system. 8 of its moons are colonized. The water breathers of Europa are a protected class now. Asteroid belt. Miners can make a decent living as long as they break a sweat and watch their gauges. We've tried to keep the raiders at bay.
Raiders?
Marauders who prey on the defenseless. Freeboaters who, in small ships, hit and run. We try to eradicate them, but they're all too slippery. They know all the hidey holes of the sector.
Don't tell me. Mars?
500 million colonists. All began with 5 families and a lander. Braver than I'll ever be.
Why do I know that?
Earth. Where it all started.
It's beautiful. Like a jewel.
Yeah. It's worth defending.
Attention! Unidentified craft. You are entering conglomerate space. Conglomerate? Who are they?
A multi-stellar corporation that's gotten a little too cozy with the United Planets, if you ask me.
Reroute or risk seizure.
Acknowledged. Complying. They've leased everything from Venus to the orbit of Mercury to construct this solar collector. In time, it's supposed to collect vast resources for the system. Never mind the families that had to relocate. I'm sorry if I sound a little bitter. I've never been too happy about power that's not accountable to anybody.
Where I come from, that describes my whole family.
I'm sorry, Princess. I guess we're not the paradise I've made us out to be, huh?
I wasn't expecting that. I grew up being told that we were all monsters, that we'd kill anyone who you encountered. I couldn't believe that was true. I'm glad I came. Hope I'm not interrupting anything.
Just following orders, ma'am. I'm keeping the young lady diverted.
Come on, Commander. We've got your marching orders.